Okay, we are wrapping up today with Garrett Nelson. If you have questions for Garrett, go ahead and um, let me know in the chat here. All right, first one, Evan Bland, Omaha World Herald.
Hey Garrett, coach is talking a lot about kind of an open competition this week. I guess I'm curious, how would you say you played at Northwestern, and maybe how exciting is it to be part of a group of young guys fighting for more playing time the rest of the season?
In my mind, there's competition every practice. I mean, you want to uh, give it your all every practice. I mean, no spot is guaranteed, no matter who you are, no matter how long you've been here. You just got to go out and earn it every day. So it's awesome. I love the group of guys that we're playing with. I mean, from all levels, grade wise, but it's fun to fly around and play defense with everybody.
Coach Shenander was talking about how the defense is just kind of embracing however many snaps the offense wants to give you guys on the other side. They're more open to that. Do you sense that that's any different from last year in terms of depth and how you guys approach that, or is that about the same as it's always been?
I mean, we love when we go out on the field and we play. I mean, that's the mentality you got to have. We're here to play football, so you don't get upset when something happens on offense or you got to go out there for a really long drive. I mean, you embrace the fact that we get to play football. We get to go and hit people on the other side. We get to tackle and get sacks and have it's all part of the game that we love. So embracing no matter how many plays that offense gives us, we get to be out there with each other and playing and having fun.
From the Athletic, Mitch Sherman.
Garrett, what pleases you about what you've seen from the front seven through these two games?
It's awesome to see how much I guess of the effect they have on offenses. I mean, just watching the interior guys work. I mean, from outside in, not being a true defensive lineman, it's awesome to see Ty Robinson, Stilly, guys like that, just tearing up dudes. But the front seven as a whole has been awesome. I mean, like I said, I love playing with those guys. They communicate really well. They fly to the ball. They love playing football, and I love playing with them. So they've done a phenomenal job, and I wouldn't want to play with anybody else.
Lincoln Journal-Star, Parker Gabriel.
Hey Garrett, could you measure the progress in your own group, the outside linebackers, and the impact, if any, that Mike Dawson has had in the time since he's been back in your position, Coach?
Yeah, I can't tell you how much of a blessing it is to have Coach Dawson. He demands it from you every single snap, and we needed that. I needed that. Everybody needed that, and not really looking back on it now because we're still going on, obviously still playing and in the season, but understanding how he coaches, understanding what he wants, and kind of getting through that part, and then actually doing it, it was kind of obviously learning a new thing and learning a new coach is there's a learning curve to it. And now fully understanding how he is as a person, how he coaches. I mean, I love him to death. I wouldn't want anybody else coaching me. We've had some talks, and he's had talks with the whole position group as a whole, and he loves us so much, and he cares about us so much, and he cares about this program so much that he demands it from everybody every single snap, and his passion and his fire that he comes with every day, and I love it. It makes me a better player. It makes me a better person. It's been phenomenal to have him, and I wouldn't want anybody else.
Kevin Suits, Channel 1011.
Hey, Garrett, I know Coach Frost isn't afraid to take you guys outside when the weather's not the best. I know today would kind of fit that mold. Did you guys go outside? I'm curious about that. And then overall, what's the mood been like at practice over the past 2 days?
Yeah, we went outside. Yep. It was, I'm speaking from a biased standpoint. I mean, I've grew up in this stuff for 20 years, and I love when it rains and it snows, and it just makes, it goes back to your childhood, and you go in the backyard, and there's big snow drifts, and you're tackling everybody in the snow drifts. It's fun, and when it's raining, it almost looks like a movie, But yeah, we went outside. It was fun. It was a back and forth, indoor to outdoor, but practice has been. We've turned it on. We obviously not the result we wanted these first two. So, and that's what I love about this group and about this team. We demand it from ourselves. We need obviously there's something wrong, so we got to get practice changed, more intensity, more detail oriented. Got to run the ball harder. Things like that. So we're not down in any way. We're not feeling sorry for ourselves. Our coaches have done a phenomenal job of instilling that into ourselves and changing that. So just keep on the track that we are, and if we need to keep changing or doing, but honestly, it just comes to wanting it and playing harder. So in practice, we having that mentality every day, no matter if you're tired or what's going on.
Another one here for Garrett. Joe Nugent, WWT.
Hey, Garrett, I'm wondering if you feel like the defense made significant progress between the first and second games, and if you could provide an example or two on that.
Yeah, I'm I'm not a analyst or defensive expert in any way. I mean, I love playing defense and everything, but I think we feel it as a group that we've done really well. Our improvement has been noticeable among us and ourselves. I mean, I don't know about outside looking in, but in the group that we're in defense, we feel like we improved a bunch. Obviously, there's can't get complacent. Can't say, oh yeah, that was good enough. We held them to this many. We got two. Always being driven to have them get less yards, get more turnovers. Force the issue more, force the will on the guy more. So it's the improvement has been there, and it's encouraging to see. Examples are we got 2 turnovers, we got a strip sack, we're getting pressures and all that. I mean, I hope you guys see it, and we see it. Like I said, just cleaning up some things, cleaning up a drive or two, coming out with some more energy, beginning and halftime. Just little things here and there that we need to tone down, and that just starts with practice. Starts with us as players. We can't do that again. So the improvement's been there. We see it, and I hope you guys see it.
Okay, and one more for Garrett. Finishing up, Parker Gabriel, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Hey, Garrett, I'm curious, when did you first meet Luke Reimer and see him play? And are you surprised at all with the way he played in his first career start?
No, the dude, he works his tail off in practice. I mean, he does everything right. The guy's I'm not going to say freak because he's more than that. He works his tail off. He studies. He's here every day. He knows he's obviously talented, but that's not how I describe him. He's just the hardest. He's a hard worker, man. Flies around in practice, communicates. Colin Miller and the leaders in that middle linebacker room, Coach Rude, have accelerated his progress in as a player. He's a completely different guy from year 1 to year 2, leadership-wise, player-wise. I mean, it's awesome to watch him make some of the incredible plays that we see and that you guys see. He's a great player. He's a great guy to be around. He's a great teammate. So it's awesome to play with him. I love having him at middle linebacker, and not surprised at all. I mean, you work hard every day like he does, and like we do. I mean, improvement's gonna come. You just got to keep your nose to the grindstone like he does. He's a phenomenal player, phenomenal guy.
All right. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.